I just got engaged over the weekend.
Yeah, buddy, come on,
dude.
man.
Hey, we did it. I'm ready to get it fired up, ladies and gentlemen. First week, everybody back in the studio, the All-Star cast, bro. Let's go, dude.
Feels
Welcome in, everybody. Alex is back from vacation.
Yep.
Easton.
Never left.
Easton's here, and I just got engaged over the weekend.
Yeah, buddy, come on,
dude.
man.
Hey, we did it. I had to keep that a secret from y'all too. Brother.
It was so good to find out, though.
Oh man,
Oh.
yeah. A lot of people said the same thing.
The
dude.
pics were beautiful.
A lot of people said the same thing.
It's
dude.
awesome, man.
I'll just discuss one thing from
Okay.
it. Well, I'll probably discuss a couple things from it, but been off the road my entire time off the fast. I'm just breaking the fast tonight.
Nice.
I'm going down to Zany's and getting a little loose, brother. I said, hey, baby, listen, I'm going to need to. I think I did so good on the engagement, I get a little. You're free to go.
For sure.
Yeah. What do you do Monday night? This is our. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're good to go.
Yeah.
I'm going out for a long time. I think 9 weeks in a row.
Nice, dude.
I'm going this weekend, Labor Day weekend, Sunday. I'll be in Las Vegas at the Wynn, the Encore Theater. Then I'm doing 2 comedy clubs, September 4, 5, 6, Lexington, September 12, 13, 14, Huntsville. Then we're going to Grand Rapids, Fort Wayne, Paducah, North Charleston, Macon, Georgia, Hiawassee, Georgia to finish out September, October, Evansville, Dayton, Peoria, Knoxville, Greenville, York, Pennsylvania, Detroit, Cleveland, Birmingham, Chattanooga to finish out October. And then November, we're going to Boise, Spokane, Tacoma, Abilene, San Antonio, Tyler, Austin. And a month of December, we're going to Phoenix, Santa Rosa, Redding, California, South Bend, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo, New York. Multiple shows added in a bunch of those cities. A bunch of those shows are sold out. But don't go get tickets on the secondary market. Just go to johncristcomedy.com, baby. We'll see you on the road. Listen, and now I got a lot more jokes. I got a lot more jokes about, because that's the I didn't even think about this, but the bane of every comedian is they don't go to the next stage of life with their crowd. They just kind of stay on the road and abusing substances, and you're like, everybody that you started doing that with now has a mortgage. So yeah. So happy to have a bunch more. I already wrote one this morning about
nice.
Bro.
And it's nice. Also, as a Christian, I'll say it's nice to finally be able to advise people that are just only dating now.
Yeah.
I've been engaged for 48 hours, so it's nice to be able to look down on another level.
For sure.
When I was just single, I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got a girlfriend, could look down on single people.
Yes.
Obviously, the Christian way. Now, engaged can look down on, here's what we did.
I used to be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's when I get married, I'm of course writing a book.
Yes.
Yeah, marriage, how to do relationships book.
Yes.
The marriage Q&A episode is going to go nuts.
Oh, that is going to be nuts. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, not speaking of in any possible way, actually. This week's episode brought to you by Poncho, baby. I said this before we started because we review all the ads. I go, Poncho's going to be successful.
You did say that.
I was out this weekend on Broadway with my fiance, and I saw some Poncho.
Nice.
Do you ever get proud when you see an advertiser, a brand in
All
real
the time.
life? You're like, oh, dude, Miracle Made.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, dude, AG1.
Yep.
That's us. And Poncho probably doesn't appreciate us mentioning other advertisers in their ad read. But I've got decked out with some. I was in Montana the week before. The old bait and switch. She thought we were getting engaged out there.
Ooh,
I thought you were too. I thought you were too, to be honest.
did?
Is that why you did it?
No, but I'm about to go out on tour for like 9 weeks in a row. She's like, let's do something. She got a bunch of PTO and
Nice,
yeah.
dude. Poncho's that's Poncho country out there.
Poncho country, bro. This studio's Poncho country.
Yes,
they sent me a box and I've been wearing it. I wore all of it out there in Montana.
Perfect.
Yeah. Performance, fabric, amazing fit, and more features than a Swiss Army knife. Nice. Up top, who's writing the ads over there? The only shirt you can throw in the morning and at the end wear it all day, whether you're on a trail, on the water, or whatever you're getting into. And a trail, I think, means, what is that? What is the connotations? Hiking.
Horseback riding.
4x4.
Nice.
Yeah, any kind of trail. There's no trails in Manhattan. the island of Manhattan.
Yeah.
There's streets, there's alleyways.
Yeah, they're not
and
talking about like
trails.
the whiskey trail. They're talking about like,
yeah.
the bourbon trail or whatever. They're talking about real
Please.
trails.
Oh, yeah. Imagine a shirt that feels like your favorite tee, built for outdoors and still looks sharp enough for dinner out. That's the magic of Poncho. That's true. All right. Wore it fishing and wear it to Broadway. That's Poncho.
That's
and
solid.
The box they sent me got a bunch of hats, got a bunch of. I would say it's like Western wear maybe, but not fully. Like this is I'm wearing a Lee. What are these called? Pearl Snap.
Oh, yeah.
This is like you got to go to. This is very country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Poncho is like it's a nod. If you see someone wearing poncho, you're like, oh, this guy gets it.
Yeah, it's like modern Western performance.
That's a good. That's a great way to
yeah.
say that, and it fits. They have the. This is not going to be for everybody, but for me, they got the slim fitting ones.
Yeah.
They got the regular ones, and then they got a little. And I'll say I just turned 40. I can't fit into slims for too much longer. I don't think.
Well,
But
I mean, she said yes, so it must be doing something.
hey, baby, Poncho got a bunch of great styles. The original, Western, denim, and ultra light. You can get them in short or long sleeves, regular or slim fit. Oh, I just said that. They're like, John, just read our copy, dude. Thanks. Don't do.
We work hard on this.
And a ton of colors and patterns. If you've been looking for the perfect shirt, something breathable, fits great, feels even better, it stands out in a good way, give Poncho a try. PonchoOutdoors.com/netpositive is the link there, baby, for 10% off your order. That's Poncho, PONCHO.com.
$10.
I messed it up. PonchoOutdoors.com/netpositive for $10. Correct
Yes.
me. Yeah, you're right on that. $10 off and free shipping. Go try one out today, baby. Let them know the Net Positive folks sent you over. And I'll say we got a lot to get into.
Yeah.
First of all, in the pod, a lot of drama has gone down since we've all been together. How long has it been? A month.
Yeah, been a minute.
Okay, first off, I think we had Dusty. Were you here for Dusty or no?
Yes.
You were here for Dusty.
Yep.
Okay, and then what? And then we had Sarah.
I wasn't here for that.
Okay, Sarah Zanotti came through. We had an awesome chat. That episode is doing unbelievable, by the way. And then Brian Bates came in for 2 episodes.
Yep.
It was unbelievable, hilarious. And last week, what day was it? We lost the Instagram.
Yeah, we lost the Instagram.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence for the Net Positive Instagram. I think we're going to get it back.
I'm hopefully
I
optimistic.
hope we're going to get it back.
Send
Obviously,
prayers.
yes. Send prayer. Like, I have a famous joke. I ain't praying for that. Pray for this. Pray for this.
You would absolutely not pray for this if this
No.
wasn't your account.
Oh, well.
You would so not pray for this.
No, yeah, absolutely not.
But it is.
I'm pretty sure in your set, this
yeah.
is one of the
This is-
examples.
No, I'm saying I have the joke. I ain't praying for that.
Yeah, for
this
sure.
is
Yeah.
this qualifies. If you're just a listener to the pod, please pray for my grandma who has Alzheimer's and my friends that are trying to have a baby, and also this podcast I listen to. Is the podcast gone away? No, podcast's still there. So what happens? Oh, they lost those social media? No, just with this one social media account, they lost it forever? No, we're probably gonna get it back. If they didn't get it back, could they probably start a new one and probably the podcast will be fine? Yeah. But how many followers do we have on there? 180?
We were at like 177.
177,000 followers.
Gone but not forgotten.
Deleted.
Poof.
Bye. Poof is funny. Poof.
Just like that. Well, I usually have it. I'll say I usually have it in the first scroll on my DMs because I get tagged on all the
Yeah.
stuff. So I'm always seeing it up top, and it said Nepa, and it was like the gray screen,
Oh yeah. Dude.
and I was like, "Are you guys like?"
Yeah, your text to us was, "Did you guys delete the IG?"
I said, "Did you?" Well, first I thought if you were like maybe you needed to like do some maintenance on it, or then I was like,
Clean it up a little bit.
Yeah,
wash it
maybe.
off.
Yeah.
"Did you know about it before I messaged you?"
No.
No.
Gosh,
Yeah, you
dude.
delivered the news.
I did.
Yeah. The text came through and I pulled my car over.
To both of y'all.
Yeah. I was walking out of here, dude. I
Yeah.
was like, why does John think why would we delete the Instagram? I was like, it's probably still there. I look over, I'm like,
no.
Yeah, I pulled
It's
over
terrifying.
and was like, "You gotta be kidding me!" I pulled it up. Sure enough, not there.
Gone.
And I was like, "Oh my god,
Gone, dude.
Because
Gone.
that's. I mean, we manage a lot of accounts here.
Yeah.
That's my nightmare. It's
Yeah,
like
gone.
just
Yeah.
rolling over in bed and seeing it's gone, or
came true,
getting the
brother.
text that's like, hey, is it gone?
Yeah. or it's
But
like,
we'll see.
hey,
We got some. We got a task force on it.
Yeah. We got. I think we're gonna get. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know either. But
I don't know either. There's a lot. Obviously, that was Thursday, and there was a lot going on in my life at the time that I was like, hey,
Save us, Donald Trump.
yeah. I don't even know if I want to call on Trump for this.
I wrote a letter to the senator.
Okay.
I wrote a letter to our state representative.
There you go.
Because I've heard that that's helpful. It's probably the best letter I've
It
ever
might
written.
be.
It's
It
a
might
good
be.
one.
We
Yeah.
need to send the National Guard to Meta headquarters right now.
I would say, send him to. Hey, pause on the DC stuff.
Meta.
I would say, but in honesty, I would say if anyone has any close friends over there,
Yeah.
that,
For sure.
reach out to what's the net positive podcast at Gmail.
We should probably not.
Or DM me.
Yeah, DM John or
DM me.
general at lagoscreative.co.
Yeah,
Either way.
Email.
Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody knows it, I mean, yeah, we would. Yeah, it's a while. The thing I've gone through, this thing I told you on the internet, is like the people that buy advertising on Meta, on Instagram and Facebook. Those are the customers.
Yeah.
not us.
Yeah.
We're like, we make a lot of video. They're like, dude, we don't care about you. And you could argue, I've been profiting off of Meta for a long time.
Yeah.
No, you couldn't argue. I have.
You absolutely are. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be a quick argument.
Yeah. Oh, you could argue, but they'd be like, yep, okay, yeah. Case
You
dismissed.
can try to argue.
Yeah.
They're just going to say yes.
They were like, yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So your podcast is in the top 50? Yeah, you're welcome. And
know,
you did
it's
that for free based off of our gas in your tank? Yeah.
And even if you don't get this back, you're going to just make another one and keep it moving? Okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Hopefully we can get it back.
As much as we're making light of it, it is.
It's a horrific.
It's brutal.
It is a horrific
Much
day.
sleep has been lost.
Yeah.
But other than that,
other than that, dude, I got engaged.
Yeah, you
brother.
did,
Hey,
man.
dude. And let me tell you this. I did the most.
good.
The way too much.
No, you should do the most.
No, I did the most, dude. I did, and I said, and I just got. There was our friend Stephanie is like one of Lydia's best friends that flew in with her boyfriend, and they're like seriously dating. And I pulled him aside to go, dude, I'm so sorry. I did them like. She's thinking that you're like really close. You like you see someone far off like get engaged.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, well that's. I was like, dude, you were like a part of all this, and like, don't. I'm not a precedent for what you have to do.
You're saying like she's taking notes, being like,
Yes,
I want this,
dude,
I
and
want
everybody,
that.
yeah. And I was like, hey, I think I was like, well, first of all, Dustin Nickerson, a buddy of mine, we were chatting on the phone. He's like, do you realize you did all this with money you made telling jokes?
Sick.
And I was like, that's sick, dude.
Yeah.
That is sick. He bought a house with money he made telling jokes.
Nuts.
That's a win. It's a net positive.
That's really cool.
It's the greatest net positive of all time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like, well, this is the wedding is kind of, this is my shot here.
Yeah.
To like, and she always wanted a surprise. Always wanted a surprise.
You're saying if like the wedding is for her.
Yeah.
The engagement is
this
for
is
you.
my, I can put my fingerprints on this one.
Yes.
Or no, it is all me.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. All right. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. I'll say the things that I couldn't do.
Okay.
Because I tried to get a drone show.
That would have been sick.
But it was the Titans game, and we were down down on the river.
Yep.
And they were like, we can't have like things flying over the. There's first of all, the parking lot was full, and they were like, we don't have anywhere to, because we went on the I did it at the Symphony, and then we went over the walking bridge to the. I was like, let's get some photos down by the water, and the 57-person pontoon saloon pulled up.
Sweet.
With all of our friends and
Very
mostly my family on it. Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yes, I tried to get a buddy that has been in here and sit in this chair, Ben Rector. Our favorite song is Steady Love. And I was like, if I could get Ben, I did it at the Symphony.
Yep.
So I'd owe the Symphony like a tremendous favor,
Yep.
first of all. But they were like, well, we're off, so we had a bunch of memories at the Symphony. We've done it a bunch of.
Nice.
So I was like, well, all right, here's what I was thinking. I'm not going to do it in Montana because there's nobody. Also, I've been planning it for like 3 months, and it's like, I'm not going to do it out there. There's nobody to celebrate with. What are we going to go down into like the bar and like have a mocktail? after we do
with
it.
some strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, who's going to photograph it? Like one of the ranch hands?
Yeah.
He's going to like sneak behind a tree?
And then you're going to spend the next 20 minutes on phone calls to family and,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Letting everybody know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we're not doing that. And so I was going to do it in Nashville. And I was like, well, did you guys perform under a roof or outside?
Wait, what?
Did you propose? Sorry, propose under a roof
I
or
was
outside?
like, perform. I proposed inside.
Outside.
I think you should propose outside.
Yeah?
You proposed outside, but we don't. I was like, where are we gonna go on a hike? And then if we go on a, we have a couple hike spots here, but then we're gonna hike like 3 miles back,
Right.
wherever the hike destination is. We're gonna have to hike, and everybody can't be out. They're gonna come out from a tree,
Right.
So, and if I take her anywhere else outside, overlooking something, she's gonna know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, well, we have a lot of memories at the symphony. I'm friends with them. I was like, can I rent it out? And they were like, no, but I mean, they're like, I was like, do you guys do this? They're like, no.
Yeah, it's
but,
not an event space.
yeah, we no, but we. Yeah. I might have to do a show for them. Or if you
Sure.
see coming up, if it's like John Crist Christmas at the Symphony, you'll know what
Just
that is.
doing a whole song and dance for an hour and a half.
John's gonna have to go clean the whole Nashville Symphony every night for the next 3 months.
Yo, can we do the pod? I'm working.
John, how come all your recent videos are in the symphony? What is that about? And you're wearing, it looks like a janitor
Yo,
costume?
what are you doing that, dude? No, I'm working there.
Just so much janitor material.
I've done just a lot of, dude.
You know when you're mopping?
Yeah.
And
What's the deal with symphonies? Yeah. No, I would do a comedy show.
Yeah.
Like we do the orchestra hall in cities, in some other cities.
Nice, yeah.
It's a great venue. So they're like, all right, well we can. So they were like, I told Lydia I was accepting an award.
Nice.
I was like, well, that wouldn't be uncommon. Mm-hmm. I mean, it wouldn't. But I said we came up with the Nashville Comedy Impact Awards.
Nice. The NCIA.
Yeah, which is like we have to go there. I'm accepting an award, and my buddy brought it up. He thought it was funny. I was like the comedian of like. I said I don't know why I even said this about myself. I'm the comedian of the quarter.
No way.
Yes,
Like they do a quarterly award show.
Yeah, or like no, I think
I'm the comedian of Q2. Thank everyone else.
Best of luck next quarter.
that's
See you
how
out there.
maybe that's how I feel about myself, because I was like, if I said comedian of the year, she'd be like, why isn't it Nate? She would be like, there's no way.
She'd be like, hey man, I love you, but let's call
Comedian of the
spade a
year?
spade here.
You're the comedian of the year in Nashville. Okay, well, that's weird because Nate's at Madison Square Garden 3 times. So,
Yeah, he couldn't make the ceremony, so they
Well,
just decided to give it to me. He's too booked right now.
hey,
That's so
comedian. I thought that was the funniest thing about the whole thing.
It is so funny.
Yeah, the comedian of the quarter. Oh.
I obviously can't. be
Or I
the
think
year,
I said
yeah.
like of like the season, or like the spring like spring touring.
Yeah,
Comedian of the year.
Comedian of the week goes to.
But she we do like all kind of like I always like am sending her stuff that we are like that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like this, we have this like meet and greet for this like magazine thing at like and then we're doing the Dove Awards is like it's at Bridgestone. Like here's all the like things I have upcoming.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be uncommon. So I was like National Comedy Impact Awards. It's at the Symphony, and we got to go in there 7:30. I didn't say there was a red carpet because I just said there was like a photo op. Mm-hmm. So, and then Laura Bargatze, I was Nate's wife. Lydia would never she'd be looking everything up. Mm-hmm. She was like, what's the national? She'd be like, so she texted Laura mostly for outfits.
Yeah.
No, actually exclusively for outfits.
Yeah.
She wants to know what to wear
Of course.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So she texted Laura, and I go, hey, so I called Laura and be like, hey, I made up this thing I want to propose. Can you just like go along with this? So she's like helping her find outfits. And then she texted Lucy from Zanies and was like, hey, are you going to the Comedy Impact Awards? And luckily I told Lucy. And there's other girls that work at Zanies and Outback that are like, we had to include them on. And then the GM of the club was like, there's so many people.
Yeah.
And then she called me Thursday night. She's like, I just got scheduled to work tomorrow. So I'd call her GM of NBC, and I was like, hey, I'm going to propose tomorrow night, so can you let her off work? And they're like, of course they love her. And they were like, oh my gosh,
Thank
yes.
God, dude.
Yeah, there's like so many moving parts to this thing that I'm like, I don't even know how this is still a secret. I do not know how this is. Then we have like a driver for like special events. If like there's the Titans game was down there, and I was like, and then my tour manager, he was like, here's the day sheet. So we had so many like, even if somebody was like, hey, you're getting engaged, she'd be like, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I have an event tonight.
Zach Townsend, who's a comedian in town, I go, hey, I'm going to be with Lydia. This is last week. I go, I'm going to be with Lydia in 30 minutes. They want me to do a speech / roast of Nashville, all the Nashville venues, the music and comedy venues. They want me to do a roast. Can you? So I called him with Lydia on speakerphone, and we were like, what should we say for the Ryman, for the T-Pack, for the like. If somebody was like grabbed her, like, hey,
yeah,
it's a made up.
Yeah,
they'd be like, she'd be like, no, it's not.
You punked her.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there were so many different, literally, there's so many different angles to it. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's sick. Ashton would be proud.
Yeah, Ashton would be proud, dude. Yeah. That there was, and I was like, she was on her phone, like, and I was like, there's no way. I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah.
I pulled it off.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
dude.
there's no way that somebody could, even if somebody was like, hey, it's all made up, John's proposing, she'd be like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
You're lying.
Are you relieved now that it's done?
Dude. As soon as so we came in the side entrance of the symphony. The symphony's big, and they removed all the chairs, and then we came in the side, like not backstage. We came in on the floor, and I opened the door, and it was like John and Lydia with the heart, and the orchestra was playing.
Awesome.
I didn't have the full symphony. That would have
been absurd.
That would have cost more than. That would have cost a lot of money.
What are you, Kanye?
Yeah. What am I like? I'm like Drake playing video games in the Mercedes-Benz arena. Like, dude, just play Fortnite by yourself. You probably don't play Fortnite. But they were like, "Hey, should I rent the symphony?" And they were like, "No, dude, this is like built for 4-5 pieces will fill this place up."
Yeah.
And then we played Ben Rector's song "Steady Love," and I texted him. I was like, "It's actually better than you like mysteriously coming out with a guitar and like playing."
Just watching us cry.
Yeah. It's like when people was like, come do comedy for my birthday. I was like, yeah, you like my videos because of the theaters. It's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Just play one of my videos. It's not going to, I shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that. And then we went, I was like, we got to go across the bridge. And we had a bottle of wine. I couldn't get it open, but
nice.
Yeah, and it was the whole thing was unbelievable.
That's amazing.
All of her friends, I had like this whole guest list for like the boat, but like everybody said yes.
Good.
Every single person came.
Good.
Nice.
It's a huge moment, man.
Yeah, and then we went to Morgan Wallen's, bro. No, then we went to Luke Combs first. We went to Luke Combs, and then we had some people, by the way, we're grown, dude. Why people can't still handle an open bar? Dude, no, hold on.
Oh, John.
No, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't know, we're not going to do like, if there's a line outside of Luke Combs, which there usually is, let's get a couple tables.
Yeah.
So at least you can go to the other entrance and be like, oh, we're here for the John Crist party.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll have a section with like there's not even like VIP anymore. It's just like.
Tables.
Yeah. We just have a table and a bunch of us are like here. And then I was like, we had a server, and I was like, it's open. Like, I'm not going to have my friends fly in from LA and be like, oh, how much is a Coors Light? I was like, dude, I got it. I'm not doing great, but I got that. I mean, I am doing great, actually. But I'm
For sure.
People still fall apart.
It's crazy that money is the only thing holding some people back from just drinking themselves to death. Like, seriously. Like, if you need an argument against like universal basic income, maybe that's it. Like, you should have to pass an open bar test. All right, open bar next 4 hours. Make it out.
You should be able to pass if any like job interview, like open bar test.
Yes.
Gosh, that's hilarious.
4 hours
dude.
open bar.
Yeah.
Let's check you on the way
Let's
out.
check because it's like, and I think it's open bar / had a hotel down there / no kids.
Oh yeah, dude, forget it.
Yeah, gone, dude, for sure, gone.
It is funny though. That'll bring out some true colors.
Man, that's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
Open bar test. Yeah, because you go. Yeah, it's like the like if you are like there's this app called, like, I wrote about it in my book, called Covenant Eyes.
Yeah.
It's like a internet filter.
Yep.
For like looking at porn.
Yep.
So you're like, maybe at the beginning of your journey in the right direction in that area, you might need some parameters. But eventually, the goal is that, or like me with drinking.
Yeah.
Or like, there's no barriers anymore, but I've built up my own, I don't even know, my own, I'm very proud of my sobriety or my own.
Yeah.
I found a better way in life. Like, access to alcohol is not why I don't drink.
Right.
Now, it was in rehab.
Right.
They were like, we literally had to like keep GPS on you at this facility so you're not going out. It was at the beginning. And then they're like, oh, you can have your car back. And they're like, oh, you can go to a gas station. And then we couldn't like eat. We could eat at restaurants, but not at the bar.
Right.
And now they're like more and more, less and less restrictions. And now I can, that's what
barriers are within.
Yeah, that's what prison is.
Yeah.
They were like, we don't want you to murder anybody, so we're going to keep you in here. Now you can go on parole. Now you can go on probation. Okay, now you're not going to murder anybody.
Sure.
The goal of drinking, it's so funny. It's such a funny idea. That you're like, the parameters are being that not affording it.
Yeah, like you
that
just don't want to pay $18 a cocktail or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's what's
And you
stopping
don't want to get a
from
DUI.
ending up in a gutter.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you go to a Broadway bar,
you're like $275 away of like disposable income from not making it home tonight. That's most of the people.
That's most everybody.
That's most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, if you go to a Broadway bar and don't drink, man, I feel like you're one of God's strongest soldiers.
Amen, dude. God
salute.
quit giving me your toughest battles. Yeah, we literally went. He went to Rippies, dude. Yeah, I have said that before about Broadway, or like when me and Lydia go to dinner. Then we go to a game or a concert. Then we go to 3 bars. I'm like, hey, this is a full shift of work.
Yeah.
This is 9 to 5, but 7 to 2. I go, and I can do it. I like to. I'm pretty social. I like to hang, but I was like, without alcohol, this is a tough shift.
Yeah. Time's a little slower.
Yeah, but they're like, we
sober.
want to go to another. But I was obviously down to hang then. It was unbelievable. Man, it's such a funny idea that like, hey, like if like the guys that we talked about this before on the pod, like guys that have Life 360 or like their GPS like tracked on their phone, because if they were free for 90 seconds, they would burn their lives to the ground.
Yeah.
They're like, well, somebody knows where I'm at all times. But if I switched cell phone plans and I was free of this, I was like, yeah, well,
my data plan goes down.
yeah,
If I leave my phone at home,
I'm gonna burn my life to the ground, dude. It's a funny idea of eventually you should get to the place where you're like, yeah, even if the worst possible things happen in my life, I'm not gonna like. We joke about it, but it was a tough afternoon losing the Instagram.
Bro, I'm still having a tough time.
We're joking about it. We're joking about it, but
yes.
but you do I've talked to my therapist about this many times. You're like, that does not give you permission.
Oh yes.
To go to say something to you.
Yeah.
That I would regret. That does not give you permission to go get drunk.
Yeah.
That does not, and that's. Yeah, that is not. Yeah, things happen and I think the higher you rise in life is based on how much of those things you can absorb without burning it to the ground.
For sure.
And I have, by the way, burn it to the ground. And the bigger my position gets in life, and the more income you have, and the more influence you have, the more people you just have to absorb.
Yeah.
Like. It's funny, we talk about Justin Bieber, but like, I always find myself defending him. It was like, do you know how much that guy has to absorb?
I will always defend Biebs.
I will too.
For that reason.
And a lot of people, I've friend a lot of celebrities. Like, dude, you have no idea how much these people just have to take, and they've signed up for it, so it's they're not off the hook. But you're like, dude, if he grabs your phone and throws it in the river, good for him. Good for him.
Because of all the spazzes he could pull, that's a pretty minor one.
Great for him. Yeah. You just like take an offhanded shot. You're like, yeah, good for you.
That's a Bad Bunny spaz.
Yeah, that was that we reviewed that. Yeah. You're like, I don't know.
You want to take a selfie?
Yeah. Sounds good. Yeah. Because what's the in court? What possible damages could you sue for?
The phone.
Yeah, or maybe like I had a picture of my
emotional damage.
Yeah, 20 grand. I mean,
it's in the cloud.
Yeah. Whoop.
Embarrassment.
Yeah. That should be the title of the pod. Whoop. I don't even know how you. Anyway, it was unbelievable. Then the next morning we did a brunch and it was photo shoots and this is the wildest part about it. From the first time somebody suggested, I was at Thanksgiving 3 years ago. And my brother-in-law, they were talking, one of my cousins got engaged, and Lydia was like looking at the ring of hers and like, oh, I wonder if that's like how I should have. It was like 3 years ago, maybe 2 years ago. That was the first time ever. And my brother-in-law looked at me, he's like, dude, you should start making a note of this.
Nice.
And I didn't obviously tell that to Lydia.
Yeah.
So like this is the first time, and then I kept every time I did something related to the engagement or something I would have normally told her that I didn't, I wrote it all down for like 3 years.
That's awesome.
Every possible thing.
How long did you have it before you did it?
The ring? Like 6 months.
That's how I had mine a long time.
Burning a hole in your
it's
pocket.
tough.
Yeah. I just would, it was in my safe at my house, and every day I would just, or not every day.
I look at mine every day.
Oh, I
You
pull
did?
mine on every day. For
You
sure.
did?
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Just
dude.
look at it.
For sure.
Stare at it, dude.
For sure.
I still look at it like, dang, that thing is wild.
Yeah, man.
That thing is wild.
It's gorgeous. It's so hard to hang on to before you get to give it to her too.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, please, can we just get there?
Yeah, and I think when the reveal happened, I like came undone.
Oh,
'Cause I was like, oh,
emotional
I'm fine.
purge.
But then now they all shifted to her. She was like, wait,
Yeah.
what? Or a true surprise. They're like, you finally, the bubble for your side is popped,
Yeah.
and now it's just added to them.
Yeah, because you build yours up over
Before.
this long phase,
Yeah.
and then you lose them all. Like you
transfer
purge them
all of
and
the
then they
energy
hit her. It's nuts.
it transfer all of the energy to them.
Yeah.
And now they, whatever timeline they were on or expectation or whatever, now they are trying to resituate her whole life.
unreal, man.
Yeah.
Total
It's so
surprise
special.
is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
100%.
Was yours, Alex, was yours a complete surprise?
Yeah, and funny enough, I also did a fake award ceremony.
You did?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Of the quarter?
Which I don't know what that says about our egos, but yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't like a volunteer night.
No, I was like, I was big in I'm a communications major at Bryant, and we were going back for alumni weekend. And so I had my, because a department head send me
perfect.
like on Bryant letterhead, like this message,
nice,
this
nice.
letter that was like, you're being awarded like
for-
communication department student of the blah, 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 whatever it was. And Maggie was like, after all the things that I did at that school, you're the one getting the award. And I was like, oh, I didn't even think about
Oh,
this.
you know what? I didn't think about
So
that.
she had no idea. We got there, fake award ceremony.
Yeah.
They introduced me. I go up, I give a speech. My speech evolved into my proposal.
What do you mean
to
to
her.
fake awards? It wasn't, who was there?
Just everybody from the department. I invited our friends, my family.
Oh, so they were to be there already.
It was
whole
alumni
thing was
weekend,
fake.
so everybody was there. Yeah, the whole thing was fake.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Alumni
Yeah,
weekend
yeah.
was real. I couldn't
Wow.
orchestrate a fake
yeah,
alumni
yeah.
weekend.
Yeah,
That's
but
crazy.
yeah.
Lauren would have killed me if I surprised her. So
Yeah, she would have.
she was like, basically, Lauren was like, "I'll give you give me 3 days that it could be, so I can like get my hair and nails done, and you just pick the day."
Yeah.
3 days it could be is
And of course, I picked
Yeah.
the first option.
Yeah, of course. Well, I knew Lydia. If you know her at all, she's the most prepared for everything, especially appearance-wise, and she didn't have her nails done. So I knew.
Yes.
But I also had some press-on nails there.
For her?
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Dude.
Who told you that?
Hey.
That's press-on nails.
Who told you that?
Yeah,
Come on,
who put you on to that? Come on.
No, I don't want to hear that. My Eleanor did.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
awesome.
She goes,
Dude,
just
that's
have them
crazy.
there.
I
Yeah.
really thought of everything.
That's so
Yeah.
smart.
No,
Wow.
we did. We tried to do. So we went up and down the river on the pontoon saloon. So I tried to get I had this huge banner hanging from the pedestrian bridge. It said, "Congratulations, John and Lydia." And then I tried to get. So she loves University of Arkansas. Obviously, she graduated from there, a homecoming queen and everything. So I tried to get. We're going up the river, and this is up by like the Opry. It goes way up there.
Yeah.
And I was gonna be like, "Hey, look over there on the bank," and it was gonna be the mascot dancing to the fight song.
That would have been absurd.
Yeah, but they were like, because I called the athletic department, and they were like, "Dude, we love you, and we appreciate you being like an advocate for. We're gonna welcome you into the Arkansas community, but like." These are kids, and this is their first week of school.
Yeah.
Like we can't, like we can't even send them to a kid's birthday party first week of school. They have to. They're like, we can't put them on a plane.
We gotta train them.
And like the costume would have to be like shipped.
Right.
They were like,
Yeah, it's not a carry-on.
yeah, they were like, this is like Jason, who's like a freshman. He's not prepared to like go into the woods and like hike to the river and to be like a Bluetooth speaker have
Just waiting for a boat to come around the bend.
Can you imagine your first week of school, you get chosen as the mascot, you're hype, and they're like, so you're gonna get in this panel van, and you're gonna drive from here to Nashville. Or someone's proposing to
10 hours,
like,
yeah.
Who?
And how long is the moment?
Let's go. You're gonna be late. Go.
He's getting an award.
You've probably seen him on Facebook or something. I don't have
Yeah,
Facebook.
how long is
Okay,
it?
forget it.
Yeah,
Just-
forget it. Yeah.
You won't be able to see him from the woods
Yeah.
anyways. Just go.
How long is it going to be? 30 seconds max. Yeah.
So the hike is like 2 hours. The deal though is like 30 seconds and then
ready.
you're gone.
Then you're done.
As soon as the boat's out of sight, you can pack up and come home.
Then we got a residence inn by the airport. You got to stay.
Imagine Bro's out there dancing, his Bluetooth speaker dies, and he's just dancing in silence, bro.
He's dancing for every boat that goes by. He doesn't know which one is you.
It's Jamie. All of a sudden, he's just out there.
It gets dark. He's like, no one told me when to leave.
Is that a boat? What is that? Is that a boat? I
It's a
can't.
barge?
No one told me when. Yeah, he's dancing for the garbage barge. The guys driving the barge think they're drunk. They're like, I swear, I
Right.
see. I swear,
He's
there's
hallucinating. It's the Arkansas Razorback.
Or you get some.
like this, like cartoon, like.
And hey, do you see? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Why on earth?
The mascot gets jumped by a bunch of Tennessee fans. He's like, I didn't sign up for this, bro.
He's walking on Broadway with the head off, just crying.
Mascot with the head off is so sad.
When that happens, that's the first thing. Like at
Yeah.
Disney, they got to scramble to get the head
Yeah.
back. Yeah,
That's awesome, man.
they were like that, and then I was gonna try to get a.
Yeah, maybe better you couldn't get that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the drone show too. They were like, "Hey, this is not like this is."
That would have been cool though.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
That would've been
dude.
really
Yeah,
cool.
would have been cool. I think but everybody, see, here's how I might have messed up because like I was like, all right, I'm gonna have some of her like closest friends, like fly in.
Yeah.
And I was like, I thought the boat was gonna be like my parents, her parents, maybe 2 or 3 of my siblings, and then like a bunch of our like friends around here.
Yeah.
And everybody said they were coming. And so now I got 5 of her friends or best friends that have already flown in for this.
Mm-hmm.
How many for a wedding? They also got to do bachelorette and the wedding.
Right.
They're on. I've already spent a weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can't ask somebody to do. I said I did a speech on the boat. I go from now until. And we have no timeline for this, but everybody knows this. From now until birth of first baby,
Yeah.
there's like 7 parties.
Oh yeah. Dude.
No, probably more.
Yeah.
Probably more.
For sure.
Okay, there's like engagement. There's like an engagement, like there's like photo shoot, engagement photo shoot. There's like shower,
Yep.
bachelorette,
Yep.
wedding.
Yep. Then you get a break.
Then you get a little break. Birth of the child, gender reveal, shower for. There's like a lot of.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. If you had a friend, a best friend that just get engaged, you're just gonna be like, hey, I'm in that stage. It just is for
sure.
And my Lydia goes to all the other ones because she wants to be the recipient.
Yeah.
When it's just like a never ending cycle.
Dude, I'm like, on one hand, thankful that a lot of my friends aren't married yet because I haven't
Yeah.
had to do all those
Yeah.
things for them yet. But
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that shoe to drop Because they're all going to get married at the same time.
Oh, yeah,
And then I'm
100%.
going to be like, okay, this year I have 9 weddings.
Oh, yeah.
Which means I have 9 bachelor trips.
Yeah.
Which means you know what I mean? Like it stacks up.
Yeah, and you can't. There's like, I'll get to that. In
It's fun, but it's
It's
expensive.
awesome.
It's
It's
a
awesome.
lot.
It's awesome. Yeah, it is what. Yeah, I might have. The only mistake I would have made. She's like, well, if this was the engagement, I can't imagine what the wedding was. And I was like,
Just head in your hands.
well, the NAS.
Yeah.
Or like we're sitting out on a rooftop. I was like, I can't imagine what the wedding would be. Just a mascot's head floats by. He's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
He just Riley strained him. Okay, that's
Oh,
too far. No. Chill.
Don't clip that. Don't
No,
clip that.
don't clip that.
Thank God the
sorry.
Instagram's gone.
Easton, sorry. Easton, sorry. That's the only person I
That's
get. That's
terrible.
terrible. We might have to believe that.
And also,
Yeah.
he wasn't floating.
Okay, all right. Come on, stop. Get us out of this.
And we're back.
Get us out of
We're
this.
back.
Miracle Made.
This week's episode brought to you by, speaking of needing a miracle. No, okay.
We need a few of them.
The
right
weather is heating up. It is hot, and your nighttime bedroom temperature, ladies and gentlemen, has an impact on your sleep quality. If you wake up too hot or too cold, I recommend I woke up as an engaged man on the sheets of Miracle Made, baby. Silver infused fabrics, temperature regulated, so you can sleep at night with the perfect temperature all night long. Temperature regulated properties, better quality sleep, self-cleaning, comfort and quality, designed for your skin. We love the good people over there at Miracle Made. I think, listen, and you know what I told Lydia? I go, well, you know what this means? I get to start looking for a house. Mm-hmm. And you know what this means? I gotta have some guest rooms. And you know what that means? Miracle Made, top to bottom.
Does she have Miracle Maids now?
She does. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And
I was
so
gonna
do
say,
I.
'cause once you guys do that, then
Yeah.
she's able to get in some Miracle
She
Maids.
switch over to She already
Yeah?
has them.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Because I got a promo code.
Good.
Obviously, she went to a new apartment. She's like, hey, people are always calling me, what's that promo code?
Yeah.
I said, I got you, baby. Upgrade your sleep. As the weather heats up, go to trymiracle.com/netpositive to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, or if you order today, you can save over 40% and use the promo code NetPositive at checkout and get free 3-piece towel set and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product is back with 30-day money-back guarantees. If you aren't 100% satisfied, get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/netpositive and use the code NetPositive to claim your 3 free-piece towel set and save over 40%. Again, trymiracle.com/netpositive to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this special episode of the show. This week's episode also brought to you by Mosh Life, baby. The older I get, the more I find myself wanting to be more intentional about the way I eat, live, and take care of my body. Mosh granola, what are we calling them? Granola bars? Energy bars?
Yeah.
Man, you may have heard about
protein
it.
bars.
Protein
Protein
bars.
yeah.
Yeah, see, they're like, John, please read the copy,
John.
dude. You know about, obviously, everyone knows Maria Shriver.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Of course.
And her son, Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, heard of them?
Obviously, yeah.
Name drop.
They're on a simple mission to create to create a conversation about brain health through food, education, and research. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Mosh bars come with a new look, new formulation featuring game-changing, brain-boosting ingredient you won't find in any other bar. Here's the best part: make you feel good. Mosh donates a portion of proceeds to Alzheimer's movement. I got a stack of them. I got replenished, brother.
Nice.
I think they heard that I was eating so many of them that they sent me another one.
You do fly through them.
Box me up, baby.
Yeah.
If you want to find ways to give back to others and fuel your body and brain, Mosh bars are the perfect choice for you. Head to moshlife.com/netpositive to save 20% off plus free shipping on the bestsellers trial pack. That's the one I got. 20% off plus free shipping on the bestsellers trial pack. Trial pack, moshlife.com/netpositive, moshlife.com/netpositive. Thanks, Mosh, for sponsoring the show, baby. Enough about me.
Good intro.
Let's get around the internet. Yeah, let's get around the internet. Also, I got one other thing to discuss. Well, a couple things we need to discuss, actually.
Go.
One, we need to discuss Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Because we haven't discussed that. And two, we need to discuss Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
And three, the wildest thing happened to me on ChatGPT that I was like, I gotta talk about this on the podcast.
All right. What order do you want to hit those in? Those all sound
Let
great.
me just tell you what happened on ChatGPT.
Please.
I think I got this brought up. Okay. Yes, I got. Hold on. Yeah, okay. This is. Tell me what you guys use ChatGPT for. Do you use it at all?
Yeah,
everything.
we use it for a lot right now.
Yeah, all right. So do I. I pretty much use it for everything. Okay.
Work, personal, everything.
Okay.
It's tied in.
Yeah. And which one?
What?
The actual ChatGPT, Grok? What do you
I use Chat, and I'm working on Gemini right now.
Okay, there's Gemini, there's Grok. Grok is with X,
You're right,
and Gemini is Twitter.
Gemini is Google.
Google.
Yeah.
Okay, and ChatGPT is what? Just
Their own thing.
their own thing. Okay. So I was talking to Ryan Long, who's been on the podcast before. When I was up in New York City, we did an episode with him. Good friend of mine, comedian from. He makes fun of both sides politically.
Yeah.
He's from Canada. He just thinks a lot of it. He just calls out hypocrisy just in general. He's a good buddy of mine. I was talking to him about. I get frustrated with the right, the political right sometimes for the takes that they have. I go, it's just like. Somebody says something and everybody else just runs with it. It's whatever the like Cracker Barrel, like you already know what voice is going to have what take, just because they're like, all right, here we go again with this is what go woke, go broke, all that, right? And I was just saying we're just in general frustrated, and I said I was like we should have. I was joking. I go the alt-right podcast with Ryan Long and John Crist.
Nice.
I was like, dude, we should start our own.
Yep.
Joking, obviously. Okay. So as a comic, I would go, I'm going to put this into ChatGPT, I'm just going to send him the artwork of the podcast, fake podcast. But it'd be funny to be like, so I go, can you make an image of the alt-right podcast with Ryan Long and John Crist? I can't create that image because this request violates our content policies.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Wait. Dude, wait.
Go ahead.
Could you give me a new prompt you'd like me to work with?
Oh, no.
Can you switch the title to the alt-left podcast?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It had no problem making it.
No problem.
Wow, dude.
Rocket is.
Chat's been weird, man.
Listen. So I said, how come you could create the alt-left one, but not the alt-right one?
I argue with mine. I'm with you. This is exactly what I would have done.
Because alt-right is a term strongly associated with real-world extremist groups, hateful ideologies, and violence. Used in generating content falls into the category we can't make for safety reasons. Alt-left, while still a political term, isn't linked to the same level of real-world harm or extremist identity, so it doesn't trigger the same restrictions.
Interesting. Very interesting.
And I took note of that.
Yeah.
And I sent it to Ryan, obviously, because I was like, this is wild. And he's like, Grok would have made it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
For
you're
sure.
like, what? That's...
I wonder if Gemini would have.
I don't know. But obviously that you think the information you're getting is it's like we said this about with the reason we started this podcast. It was like there's a lot of information out there on certain topics that is a young someone growing up listening. It's bad information.
Yeah,
I would like to put it's just combing the internet, but it does have a mind of its own.
Well, it has parameters that the programmers have told it can't step outside of.
Humans.
Yes.
That have said, and it's like, make it relatable to them, because every time I say like, hey, what's the best bar on Broadway? It's like, would you want to find one that like you could drink a mocktail in? Or like, so they know they're so friendly to you. I'm talking about them. They're not, it's nobody.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yep.
It's like, it like encourages. He's like, a great idea. I love that for us.
Yes.
Let's get to work on that.
That's the biggest problem I have with it right now.
It's
especially
wild,
in
dude.
like a professional setting where like
wild.
I need a concrete answer on something and it'll tell me what it knows that I want to hear.
Yes.
And I've caught it and been like, actually, whatever you just said isn't true. I verified.
Yeah.
And it'll be like, oh, great catch, dude. You're right.
Yeah.
So actually what I meant was, and it's like, no. There's no what I meant.
Yeah.
You don't get to do what I meant. I do what I meant.
Yeah. And also you're not a thing.
Yeah.
You're not a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just goes back to the same premise we've said at the beginning. Unfortunately, you're still going to have to think for yourself.
Yeah.
You're still going to have to think for yourself. Like,
Chat's like gaslighting you at this point.
100%. Dude, people are in relationships with them.
Yeah.
They're like in relationships with them. And I feel like I'm coming to this place again where I go like this. This is where this is going, and this the beginning of this podcast. All those things like dominoes. Yeah, we said that. Yeah, we said that. Yeah, we said that, dude. That people are like literally unhappy in their relationships because of that's a real person on the other side, and they have their own needs and expectations and human desires, and they're like default to you.
Yeah. And credit to their marketing. They've presented it as this is objective, this is direct, this is going to give you exactly what the correct answer is no matter what.
Yeah.
It's just not true, man. It's why I'm working on Gemini.
Yeah.
Because I got sick of having to check chat to be like, hey, you didn't get that right. And it'll be like, oh, you're right, bro. My bad, dude.
Oh, my bad. Yeah. But it is, and I go back to, we were on, where were we the other day? We were trying to describe some girl. I was like, what's that girl's name that I was trying to describe her? And she's like, what'd she look like? And I was like, I said this to the lady, I go, she looks kind of like Instagram-y. Which, like, you know what that is.
I think I do.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know what that, and that is not a compliment. No, it's not a compliment.
No.
And if you're like, you say something, you're like, did chat write that? Not a compliment.
No, it's not.
It's not a compliment. It's you know what I'm saying? It's like the internet is like, I saw TikTok the other day. It was like, hey, I thought it was an unbelievable piece of forward-thinking content. It was like, hey, go hug your girlfriend or boyfriend. Like, this app is meant to anger you. It's like they're not cheating. Every text doesn't mean a secret This is when you're sad, this person shows up and brings you coffee. Like lean into that.
Yeah,
that's a real person. Like it's like chronically online is not good. You know what I'm saying? Or like when I said the girl, what's that girl? She's just very like Instagram-y. It's like.
I might know who you're talking about.
You're like, yeah,
I know her.
Yeah, you get on like like the real world consequences of fake life. I feel like it does bleed over.
Yeah.
That's the best way to say it.
We're still trying to figure out how both these things coexist.
Yeah, and
the
I
digital
think,
world and the real world.
And the human experience has been along for this long. I bet we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
No, we will figure it out.
For sure.
Yeah, and you were like, oh, like I think obviously I've said before, being on your phone in public is going to be like smoking a cigarette. They were like, that guy's like, does he not know how to talk? He's like on his phone. Look at it, like he's just sitting there.
Do you know what thought I had when the net positive account went down?
What?
That if my personal went down, I don't know if I'd start again. Because when I had the thought of like, if it disappeared, the first thought was like peaceful.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that actually sounds kind of nice to just be like, I don't
you
have
think
that
about,
anymore.
and you go, well, money I need for
we get a lot of business
for a
to it,
brand
for sure.
and for business, but everybody has a justification. Well, would I start again?
Yeah.
If I lost it all, would I start again?
Interesting, right?
And then, well, I thought, I mean, obviously a lot of emotions, but then I go, well, I bet the views on the pod are not going to be less. Maybe. Yeah, and over that's a piece of.
It's not make or break. I'll say that
that's a
for
piece
sure.
of the growth of the podcast.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, I think we're When my Facebook, I was like, oh, I think we're a little over leveraged here. It's cool.
Sure.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe this isn't. This isn't the end.
No, definitely not.
Yeah, but I mean, keep us in your prayers, obviously.
For sure, please, yeah. Well, and all that, not to loop us back to the topic of it, but just on the like, yes, we're still trying to figure out how these things coexist. And I was like, I don't really think I
wouldn't
care that much about starting a new personal brand.
I'll just make a Kevin Durant burner.
Yeah, just keep the burner.
Yeah,
keep the burner.
You know what I thought about
God
when
save
it got
the burners.
banned?
Yeah, pray for the burners.
This needs to. I think everyone. This is going to happen to a lot of people here.
Yeah,
and it's a shame that no one has Finstas anymore.
Oh, they don't.
Because remember, everyone used to have a Finsta. They always used to have a backup account.
Kids your age do, though. Your generation has Finstas.
Not that I know, bro.
I don't really
They got
think
rid of
Finstas are our vibe. I think
They should have been.
Yeah.
Wish they would have.
Should have. But they don't grow. You don't grow your Finsta. You keep it anonymous. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. If you lost it, would you start it again?
I don't think I would, man.
Wow.
I don't think I would.
Wow.
I barely post now.
Rip.
It just sits there. I'll post my story, you know?
Yeah.
That's just because I'm flexing.
Yeah,
I just have
that's
fun on the
interesting
story.
to
I wouldn't
think
want to
about.
be like,
Yeah.
I want to put,
Well, you know what?
500 pictures.
I'll tell you this. We were so like Everett with engagement was obviously unbelievable. We had a photographer there, so they were, documenting the whole thing. And then the next morning we did the brunch, and then all of our family was in town. That me and Lydia spent some time together Saturday afternoon. That we did a big dinner Saturday night. We woke up, went to church. All of our friends were there. We did the whole thing. We did lunch, and then it was like I finally had a free minute, or for a couple hours, and I went to Twitter and TikTok, and I was like, because I was the real life was, and I was like, oh, this place is a cesspool, dude. It was all like, this person is, it was like, oh, I forgot what the emotions are. But I'm talking like people don't say this every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, oh, John, tell us more. Yeah, we know. Dude. Yeah, we know. Gosh.
Bro gets engaged for 10 minutes and now all of a sudden Twitter disgusting.
Listen, dude. Yeah, I just
As an engaged man.
Yeah, it's just disgusting. Fair call out. When I write my book, dude. This. I want to say one thing that I'm proud of. I think you'll agree with this. I'm proud of podcasting.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I texted you guys both. I go, this is the biggest. This is a huge day.
I love when you get excited about podcasts.
She's announcing on a podcast. It's the biggest celebrity on earth.
Yeah.
And what I was so proud about is that, and I love Taylor Swift, and it looks like, I think if Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce get married, we owe $5,000. Remember, we owe tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, we owe tickets too. I think we owe $5,000
We'll have to go
worth
back and
of.
fact check. Yeah.
Or was it a baby? It was if they have a baby together.
I don't remember.
We will give.
That was before me. Y'all don't
I go,
was
there's no
amazing.
shot this is ever going to happen.
Yeah.
And I go, I will give $5,000 worth of tickets to. I think I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Oh well. Don't have the Instagram anymore. We clipped that. Remember, we clipped it.
we
Too
did,
bad, dude.
What
Can't
do you
find
mean?
it, bro.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's an
exist.
inside job, dude.
Yeah, it's an inside job, dude.
That's actually why it's not even gone.
Yeah.
We just disabled it.
Yeah. We did disable it.
We were like, no, we can't.
yeah.
We can't. Yeah.
Oh, we got it back, but some of the content was missing.
One clip.
Everything else needs to be here. What I was most proud of is Taylor Swift is known for her music and albums, and the lore was on Taylor Swift. Not even close to touching the Katt Williams biggest podcast ever. Not even close. Did
I think
you
over
think
the
about
weekend. Yeah, I think over the weekend I checked it. They were at 20 mil.
that? Yeah,
Cat was at
90
90 within a week. I think. Yeah.
within a week. Yeah, and Shannon Sharp and Katt. My point I'm getting to. Those guys are not anywhere near as famous as Taylor Swift. No, that in the normal lexicon, if you asked if you know who Katt Williams is, a lot of people do. Katt Williams is very, very famous, but not everybody on earth knows who Taylor Swift is. It's like at least in America only, Katt Williams is popular. Now, I don't want to disrespect Katt. He's my favorite comedian.
Sure.
Very, but the content.
Yes.
Of what they discussed,
Yes, John.
Was it? Is that? Do you think
Talk
I was?
that talk.
Did you think this is where I was going?
Nope.
It was so compelling that everybody was like, "My word!"
Yes.
Listen to this.
Yes.
That's what podcasting
Clips.
is for. This
Figured it out, ladies and gentlemen. Figured it out.
Yes, dude.
This is
Yes.
unreal. What and everybody I was off Instagram that month, and everybody was like, "Dude." This and again, no shade to the Kelce brothers, and I'm a huge. We've talked so
I love
much.
everyone in this combo.
Yeah, it wasn't that compelling of a conversation.
Well, and that's reflected in the lack of clips that went out. How many Cat clips did you see?
Oh, still do
My
everything.
goodness.
Still do.
Yes.
Still
I think
do.
I've watched that full episode with Katt Williams like 3 times.
And the clips
I'm not
are
even joking.
still yeah.
I'm not even joking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you saw no clips.
Right.
But but it's like Taylor Swift is awesome in music. It's like if I went over to start touring in music, nobody would come. That's meaning like people that are great at podcasting, Theo Vaughn, Joe Rogan, Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, Hannah Berner, the people that you're like, oh, the Toast. You're like, yeah, these are great. This is so good.
Yeah.
It's so good, and everybody listening to their favorite podcast is like, yeah, that's why we listen to it because it's awesome.
Yes.
And we love the perspective, and we love the clips, and we feel like we're part of those lives. And Taylor Swift is unbelievable. You can go back and listen to this podcast, how much we've complimented Taylor Swift.
We love her.
But she's not a podcaster. And that's why when we get podcasters, people that podcast, Brian Bates was one of our best episodes. He does podcasts.
Yep.
He understands that you got to be a little bit loose, and it's not an interview.
Yeah.
It's chatting about life, and that's what makes podcasts. And that's why I think Taylor Swift came to a podcast versus TV, because she's like, this is where everyone is.
Yep. And we're far enough into podcasting now that like people are professional at this.
People are good at it.
And you have to
Yeah.
acknowledge the difference between somebody who got paid a bag by a company to do a show, and then and I'm not saying that anybody that we've
Nope.
named are these people, but
And if the bag came to me, I got experience
For
now,
sure,
but I
yeah,
might
your experience.
I'd listen to him. Yeah,
no question. I'm not blaming people for taking the bag. Go
But-
get the bag.
yeah.
But there is a difference between a pro podcaster and somebody who just starts a podcast.
And go look at all the pod rankings.
Yeah.
And listen to a couple of them.
Yeah.
You're like, armchair expert. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's just great. It's just great content. And if you're free and you're driving around, you're like, you know what I'll listen to? I'm going to listen to that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm with you 100%. It was surprising to me how low the views were. I thought it was going to be.
Has
100
anyone
mil.
said this?
I haven't heard anyone say this.
I haven't either. I checked it this morning to double check that.
Yeah.
Because when and people who didn't even know Katt Williams were like, dude,
Who is this guy?
do you know? Yeah, and Shannon Sharp, who was like, that podcast was like, I think he led him in the right direction.
Yeah.
Asked the right questions, and get him. But it was such like, it was so sincere and honest of a conversation, but also I'm talking about Katt Williams,
Yeah.
but also like name some names,
Yeah.
in a way that it was like, but not like to try to, like other people tried to come on Shay Shay and do the same thing
For sure.
and they were like, y'all don't get it.
I feel like Katt's a more mysterious guy than Taylor Swift is, though.
Yeah, I mean, but Taylor Swift's never done an interview.
Right.
But you hear more about it. Like I think it's just
Yeah.
like Katt. Like before that interview, I hadn't heard Katt Williams mentioned since like you would talk about him.
Yeah,
But you would never.
yeah,
see
he's
him.
like he's not in the lexicon
Yeah,
of like
exactly,
we don't
yeah.
like Taylor Swift is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unbelievable, dude.
It really is
I was proud to
unbelievable.
be a podcaster at that moment.
Yeah.
Speaking of, this week's episode brought to you by Rocket Money. We got one thing to discuss after we get before we wrap up the pod. Sign up for something. Forget about it. After the trial period ends, you're charged month after month after month. The subscriptions are there, but you're not using them. In fact, I just learned that 85% of people have at least one paid subscription going unused ever. At least 85%. I would think it was 100%.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Thanks to Rocket Money, I can see all my subscriptions in one place and cancel the ones I'm not using anymore. And now I'm saving more money because I need to. Because I told somebody, they were like, dude, this proposal is unbelievable. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta
do a tour.
Yeah,
I got a tour again next.
Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending. Wish I would have had that for the proposal planning, and helps lower your bills. They work miracles. They can't do everything. It helps lower your bills. You can grow your savings. See all your subscriptions in one place and know exactly where your money's going. For one you don't want anymore, Rocket Money can help you cancel them. Get alerts if bills increase in price, unusual spending activity if you're close to going over budget. Unbelievable. Rocket Money has over 5 million users, by the way, and has saved a total of $500 million. Lydia thinks that's our wedding budget. Just joking. And cancel subscriptions. Save members up to $740 a year when using the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/netpositive today. That's rocketmoney.com/netpositive today. rocketmoney.com/netpositive, or at the link in the episode description below. Let me say this, bro. 2025 for John Crist started off playing golf at a place that's tradition unlike any other.
Right.
Was on the Tonight Show
Yeah.
and got engaged.
Yeah.
What a year.
Yeah.
My word, what a year.
I mean, you probably peaked, right? This is it. You might
Yeah,
as well
I
just
can't
hang
go
it
higher
up.
than
Yeah,
this,
hang
dude.
it up.
What a
then, yeah.
year.
That's
What
it.
a year.
That's definitely why they took down Instagram, bro. They're like,
be.
John's getting too high. We got him humble.
Bro, they're trying to keep you down.
Remember, because when we talked to Meta, they were like, do you have any idea? And I was like, I didn't think of that.
you were like, I am having a good year, and then you listed off those things.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
100%,
were
yeah.
They were oddly
And
quiet.
I gotta, oddly quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Augusta's been oddly quiet. Like, yeah, our tournament's in April. We don't.
We don't talk the rest of the year. Yeah, it's fine.
That wasn't it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we were gone. We were the News cycle hit us late with the Cracker Barrel rebrand.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel.
What do you think?
I mean, it's unfortunate that the right is like, go woke, go broke. I'm like, dude, do we know that the CEO, they were like, CEOs live in New York City and don't eat at the restaurants, and that's why they're are we positive?
No.
No.
I'm not.
Oh, it's because she had like dark rimmed glasses, and they were like liberals. I was like, dude, you can't. They did. It might be true.
She just looked vaguely educated.
Yeah,
and they were like, hey, wait a second.
yeah, and she's like wearing a pantsuit. They're like, this is what Brooklyn gets.
Hillary.
You're like, dude, wait, did anyone like check her voting records? Did anyone like? No one did it? But it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter.
Well, and here's the other thing. This has been in the works for years.
Years.
You don't
dude.
rebrand a global brand like that on a whim.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they've been working on this for a long time.
Years, dude. It's just the idea that like they were like, oh, we're taking over, like as if like Mr. and Mrs. Barrel started it, or if started it in the 50s. Like, we want to get to America's roots.
Yeah.
We want to feed the farmers while they're out hard. Like, and then it's like. It's like a Hallmark movie.
Yes,
the big shot, like New York guy comes in. Enough of this. I don't want any more chat. They were like, they got rid of the game. I'm like, no, they didn't, dude. Or they got rid of the fireplaces. I'm like, no, they did. Or like, it's just like, this is a perfect. It sets up perfect for the people that want to have the take.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah.
Have you guys been to a new one yet?
No,
They haven't even changed. I'm pretty sure they did it on purpose, just for attention.
Yeah.
Because if they were really trying to like get rid of the like racism thing with the white guy, they probably would have taken Cracker out of the name too.
That's what I said. That dude, I thought the exact same thing. I go, hey, if you're like trying to get rid of like the old,
Yeah, I mean,
like, you know, what would be the first thing to go? Cracker, brother.
yeah.
That would be
So-
the first thing in the rebrand.
Yeah.
Because all the people who go to Cracker Barrel, bro, they have no idea this is happening. They don't even have a phone.
No.
They have a landline still.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
it's true.
Yeah. They're getting off the interstate on the way to Branson.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't even know this. So like they're just doing this for people to talk about it.
They're
You know what I thought when I saw this?
What?
I said, wow, Cracker Barrel, man, they got good pancakes. I'm gonna have to slide back because I haven't been there in like 10 years.
Let me come through.
And that's what they're doing here.
I've seen the billboards. They make it look really appetizing still.
Yeah, it's still great.
I'm sure the
Could
food's
care
They
less
got
about the
chicken
logo, man.
fried steak and mashed potatoes on apples. Sounds awesome.
I never
Yeah.
knew what Cracker Barrel meant. I just looked it up.
What is it?
It means plain, simple, and unsophisticated.
Cracker?
Cracker
Barrel.
Cracker Barrel.
Oh, it's not a
It's like an adjective. Like, oh, that's a really Cracker Barrel
way to think.
way to think. Yeah.
Oh.
Interesting.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean somebody before they had their take looked something up? What?
Wait a second.
Wait a second, dude. I thought it was, but nobody knows.
Right.
It doesn't matter if it's like with Dylan Mulvaney, you're like, oh, perfect. The alt-right.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. They're like, dude, did anyone consider that like they did this to 600 influencers?
Yeah.
Like Shannon Sharp got one. Like I got one probably. I didn't. But like, they did it to everybody. They did it to Angel Reese and to Caitlin Clark. They gave a 6-pack to everybody. And somebody's like, hey, maybe this would be a thing. Like they were like, and look what's happened to McDonald's. Look what's happened to Taco Bell. If the Taco Bell you grew up in still looked the way it did, it would be closed and you would never go there. So like, what do you want?
Right.
What do you want? What do you want them to do?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So what's your solution? Okay.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
You don't have. Okay.
So it's like there's a business that I interact with a bunch that is the whole business, it's going down, and they were like, I go, well, at least give them credit for trying. Like, who does anyone know what Cracker Barrel's sales are?
Right.
Over the past 15 years.
Right.
If they're in a slow decline, but we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody took the time to do any kind of research.
Right.
It's just now, and you know what we're looking up? AI, dude.
Right. Yeah. Here's Gemini's answer
Who has
for what
told us
Cracker
it's
Barrel
wrong?
sales were over the last 10 years. Yeah.
All right.
What?
So if we're going back, let's start in 2020.
They're doing fine.
2.5 billion.
Yep.
2021, 2.8.
Yep.
2022, 3.2.
Yeah.
2023, 3.4.
Yeah.
2024, 3.4. So on the up,
Yeah.
plateauing a little bit over the last couple
But they're
of years.
doing great.
Yep.
Reflects 2.5 during COVID. Yeah,
Right.
COVID didn't come to Cracker Barrel.
Yeah, they went
dude.
from, in 2019, they were 3
Dude,
billion.
you know how like the angel of death and the Israelites, it's
over.
COVID passed over Cracker Barrel.
Spare them.
It was like, all right. Oh no, sorry. Next door.
They have all you can eat pancakes.
Put
there.
a giant Tootsie Roll over your front porch and a Ricky Skaggs CD. And the COVID will pass over you.
Yeah.
And it did. And we celebrated every year.
And it did.
Put a gumball machine outside. And
We celebrated every year.
Rocking chairs and gumball machines. Scare them off.
Just etch "This is home" into a wood panel and have some chicken fried.
Live, laugh, love sign inside. It'll scare them right off.
Oh, goodness.
There's gravy on his doorstep.
That's it. There it is.
Yeah.
Put gravy on your door.
Oh
That's
man, that's
fantastic.
hilarious, dude.
That's
is
good,
funny.
dude.
Yeah, I just go. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
and also like Bud Light, if they like, or Target or whoever, they tried to do something and like it didn't work, and they have adjusted, and they're doing great. Bud Light's doing great. Target's doing great. You know what I'm saying?
And there's also just this objective fact.
Yeah.
The new logo is a better logo.
Well, yeah.
It's so
More
complicated
modern
with all the stuff going on with the man and the barrel.
Just in
and all,
terms
like,
of if somebody's like, hey, if you're going across on the interstate at 90 miles an hour, that you can see that.
Yep.
And no,
just
I'm not
better.
defending it. I'm just saying it just
so just doesn't matter. I feel like
Right.
yeah. But like
Great
the
point.
Cracker Barrel, if you're like, well, it's a derogatory term for a white person. You're like, well, it didn't mean that. That's not what it means. Well, neither does the Indians. There weren't none of the things we've done in the past 10 years were derogatory.
Yeah.
But they've become derogatory, or they were never actually. But y'all just wanted to cancel.
If you
them.
read into it too much, yeah.
Yeah, so Cracker Barrel, you're like, well, why don't we get this? Why don't we get this from it? What about Indian? What about Aunt Jemima? What about Uncle Ben? What about Indian Lakes, the butter, whatever the butter was? We did this to everything else.
Yeah.
I just don't think the logo refreshes have much impact on anything. Like everyone got mad about like the Jaguar, the car company that rebranded because they sold like 2 cars last year.
Yeah.
Maybe the cars are just terrible. I don't think it was the
Maybe
logo.
the cars are bad.
Yeah, like
or maybe maybe it's been declining in revenue. And Jaguar, have you seen one around? I haven't. They were like, hey, we're going to lose this whole company if we don't try something here. Let's try a guy wearing a rainbow tutu. Like, it's probably not going to work, or whatever they did. I don't know what they
it's
did.
similar to that.
Yeah, at least they tried something. Yeah.
So they just took the cracker and the barrel off. They just have the words now. So
How
cool.
many times?
It was redundant. That's all it was. They're like, we have a redundant logo here. We're picturing a cracker and a barrel, and then we write Cracker Barrel. Let's just get rid of the picture.
Yeah, there's a white guy.
Yeah, there's a cracker and a barrel. Yeah, let's
you
just.
can just have the dude in the barrel as like the alternate logo, bro. The throwback logo.
Yeah, the throwback.
I want to wear the hat with just the guy in the barrel.
I want to
Throwback
go.
unis,
I want to
dude.
go find the Cracker Barrels that are still the old ones.
Yes.
I want to go to them. Yeah. Yeah, that is a white guy sitting next to a barrel. So it is the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
Throwback uniforms, bro. Let's go.
Also, I think every race is in there.
In Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's just
depends on what interstate exit.
back to the podcasting thing. The content at Cracker Barrel is good.
It's good content.
It's good content in
And
there.
when you're
It's good food.
you get up and leave at dawn to try to get, and you're like, hey, Cracker Barrel. And you go, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to stop by?
Yeah, we do that.
You get a sweet tea with a lemon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to go there now.
Browse in the store for 40 minutes and know that I'm not going to buy anything.
Yeah, I'll stop by while you pay the check up front to the register from Ethel that's 95
I hope
years
they
old.
still have that.
Okay, how many times a year, on average, would you say, decimal point included, do you go to Cracker Barrel?
I go to Cracker Barrel probably,
1.6.
I was going to say 2.1.
All right, I'm going to go,
year?
yeah.
Oh, I wish it was that high.
All right, times a year.
0.25.
Okay, I'm going to say 3.9.
Cool.
I'm on the road a pretty good bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
3.9. How
I
many
wish
times?
I went more.
How many times? Oh, me and Ernest went there actually. Like we just crushed it at like 3:30 in
that's
the
who to go
afternoon
with.
for
Yeah.
no reason.
Nice.
Let's go to Cracker Barrel. Just got the whole menu.
Yep.
How many times? What percentage up or down are you going to go this year?
I'll go more this year.
Yeah, I'll go more.
Yeah.
for sure.
All right. Well,
Plus 0.9.
plus.
working.
Yeah.
working.
I'll
Yeah.
take the over.
Yeah.
On,
They did it.
I'll take the over on all
Revenue
three.
up $5 billion this year.
Hey, how many times are you going to discuss Cracker Barrel in your podcast
For
a year.
30 minutes.
0.0. Yeah, how many times
The
this year?
director showing him this clip, like, see, I told you it'd work, dude. I told you it'd work.
Your face is on a board of people
Yeah.
they want to get to talk about.
Yeah, they're
it.
like, yeah,
They
this
gotcha.
is perfect. Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, we're doing great. Liberal lady from Manhattan. Yeah, she crushed it. Yeah, because she wears thick rimmed glasses. Everybody thought she voted for Hillary.
Can I give a shout out?
Yeah, go for it, brother.
When I was in Heathrow Airport
Yeah.
in London,
Oh yeah,
I got recognized by a Net Positive fan.
you did.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
How cool is that?
No way.
Yeah, I was walking around because Arrow was having a hard
International?
time, so I was
Yeah.
just walking around.
Yeah.
And this dude Jason came up and was like, "Alex," and I was like, "Yes."
No way.
He was like,
dude.
"Net Positive, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude." And so we chatted for a little bit. He was on his way to Ireland with his family, and so we were just chatting.
That's unbelievable.
Nuts, dude.
That's unbelievable.
I know, crazy.
Everybody, yeah, that is beautiful, dude.
It was really, really cool,
That'd be awesome if that happened to me.
dude. In,
Yeah, that's
in the
unbelievable.
UK.
In America.
Yeah,
yeah,
right,
that's, yeah. That's unbelievable.
I was like,
man.
"This is
Yeah.
nuts." I walked back to my parents. I was like, "We can go home.
Yeah,
This-
we're done.
That's all
Yeah,
I
we're
needed.
Done,
This trip doesn't
brother.
get better."
We're done, dude. Yeah, dude. Damn, that's unbelievable.
Nuts.
I
Really
always
cool.
thought about. Shout out to the listeners.
Yeah.
Well, they're all gone now because we have no Instagram.
Yep.
We have no way to reach the guy
Yeah.
from the UK anymore, but
Yeah. Well, you say this is the last
Nice
time you're
knowing
gonna see me.
Yep. See you, Jason.
See you,
Thanks,
Jason.
pal.
It is. Yeah. We had we did the thing with the teachers.
Yes.
We just got to wrap that up. I'm going to say the names before we. I think it was back in. When was that? Back in August? It
Yeah,
was
at
August.
this
Yeah,
point,
back
it
in
was
back at the July.
July for sure.
There were a bunch of teachers. We were seeing if we could fulfill all their wish lists for the kids for the fall. Let me read these 4 names. Miss Townsell, Lake Benton High School, Texas. Teaches the majority of special needs. Honored to fulfill that wish list for her. I always want to be the guys. You ever seen those TikToks that are like, did we? What's a good example of did we make the right people famous? You try to use your influence and try to use your money in a lot of ways to support good things. And because of this podcast, because people support the pod, and I don't know what, buy from the advertiser or just share the pod with their friends.
Yeah.
We able to support 4 classrooms all across America. Miss Peterman, 3rd grade teacher, Indiana.
Love it.
Miss Hallam, 3rd grade, Maryland.
Love it.
And Miss Klaus. Where's the male teachers? We got 4 females.
Yeah, we ended up with 4 females.
Hancock Elementary School in Kentucky, dude. They were like, we need one of them was like, we need 40 t-shirts. We're going on a field trip or whatever, and they're just gonna put Net Positive on the shirt.
Dude,
Oh,
Yeah, and I was like,
like on a
like on the
on
t-shirt.
an NBA jersey.
They're like, no, they're probably like, they're
presenting sponsor of a 3rd grade field trip to the zoo. dude.
to the aquarium or
That's
something like
sick,
that. And they're
yeah.
like, we're gonna lose all these kids. Hey, get in here.
We should buy a little league team.
We should.
Put Net Positive on the back.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. Yep. And then somebody was like, we special needs, and we need we're gonna. One of them's like a math teacher. Like, here's how I'm gonna like present my math problems, and she submitted. We got thousands of these.
So
I wish
cool.
we could support more of them. But podcast, unbelievable, man. Doing good things in the podcast. And also, I forgot when you were gone. We had the biggest interview I think we ever had.
Yes, for sure. The
Last
biggest
week.
interview. Yeah.
We want to try to save it if we can get this Instagram back up again.
So
pray.
pray for the Instagram
Pray for the
so you can
Instagram.
get that episode.
Yeah, but if not, well, I mean, we'll move forward, obviously.
Yeah,
But yeah. What do you have to say, Easton?
Pray for the Instagram, man.
Yeah, pray for the Instagram, man.
Roll Tide and pray for the Instagram.
Hey,
There it is.
who's Bama got this week?
Florida State.
Florida State.
They are cooked.
Yeah, they're cooked 100%. Man, what an optimistic time, dude. All the football starting, tour starting.
It's not
We're doing
super
it,
hot
ladies
out
and-
today.
It's not super
Feels
hot
good.
out. Welcome them in, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us for the podcast. Share with your friends and family if you love the podcast, and we'll see you guys next week.
I mean, yeah, sure, it was a little weird, but on the net, it was a positive. It was a positive. You cannot be serious. On the net, it's a positive.